This is Pastor Renaldo, and you're listening to The Morning Show on Inspire Radio. Inspire with a 3, not a E. Today, we got a lot of great stuff for you today. We got great music. I have a Bible verse and more.
Inspire Gospel Radio. Inspire with a E, not a 3. Inspire Gospel Radio. Inspire with a E, not a 3.
Continuous hit music. We don't stop the music. Continuous hit music. Your number one.
Welcome to The Morning Show. This is DJ Renaldo Creative coming to you live and direct with Lakeisha Mosley, my co-host, L'Oreal. Also, I see Sadie J on the stage. Sadie J from the Dust Spot. Definitely welcome everybody. I just want to say hi to everybody. How's everybody doing?
Doing good. Can't complain.
Definitely. So, yes, this is the morning show for all the people who are listening and that's new. And, this is the morning show on Inspire Radio. Inspire with a 3, not a E. Just played John P. Key. That song is titled Jesus is Real. I know most people in this room remember that song. That's an oldie but goodie.
Absolutely. John P. Key is the truth. I love that song. Definitely Jesus is real. It is so fire. It really is.
All right, we got a new host. Sadie J is now a member of the morning show. Shout out to Sadie J.
Thank you. Yeah, it's an honor to be so, man. Y'all have a lot of fun on here, and definitely, loving the new format. Definitely loving that I get to hear some inspirational music to get my day going.
Definitely, you need that. Definitely, with the job that you have, definitely inspiration is very important. Even being a photographer. L'Oreal, good morning. How are you doing? Okay, I don't know if she's available. We can definitely come back to her. We need some custom clothes done. You definitely want to tap in with L'Oreal. We're going to talk to her a little later. But we're going to get into the next song. This is Erica Campbell. You're probably going to start shouting with this song. This is Erica Campbell from Mary Mary. This is A Little More Jesus. Let's go. Welcome back. That was The Truth featuring Flames, Thistle, and Tripley. The song is titled Hope. That's a little Christian rap for you guys. Inspire, we definitely do Christian rap also. I grew up on Christian rap. I would listen to BET, Rap City, and then I would switch over to the Christian channel. We had ISPN. I don't know how many people remember that, but they would play the Christian rap. I remember that. We will listen to Grits. We're going to go to the scripture for today, and we're talking about trusting in God. A lot of people in this room have businesses or whatever, and I can tell you from experience, when you do a business and you don't have God, we kind of touched on it yesterday. When you don't have God behind your business, it can fail, and I know from experience. So when you're working on something and you have God in it, it works a lot better. So the scripture today is from Proverbs 3:5-6, and it says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to Him, and He will make your path straight." And then 1 Peter 5:7 says, "Cast all your anxiety on Him, because He cares for you." So that is the scriptures for today. Definitely thank you guys for tuning in and hope that resonate with you. So today's message is that you have to lean on God to be successful. You have to have God in whatever you are doing, trusting and believing in God. I know with Human Canvas and Dust Spot, it helped so many people that had low self-esteem, models that was not getting love. So I'm talking about Sadie's business. Models that weren't getting love from the other magazines. And so God was really pushing it because it was helping so many people with their self-esteem. It was helping people with their mental health. And it's a great community. So I do want to say shout out to Sadie for that. And then even going to the Mayo Kids, I'm going to let you reply. Mayo Kids was great because God loved kids. and May L Kids was my first ministry. And with that ministry, we was making kids that was getting bullied feel good about themselves, and was teaching kids that they can do anything that they want to do. So that was my first ministry. I'm gonna go to Seti. You have the mic. I know you wanted to say something.
Yeah. The interesting thing is, so I don't care what your business is. You, like you said, you have to have God involved in the background, and I'm very thankful. Like a lot of times, I pray or talk to God every day before I step into these buildings. Um, a lot of people don't get it. Like they're like, what? Because of the nature of what I had to deal with sometimes, it doesn't matter. Like God still looks out for he still looks out for his people, and I feel like the safety. Yeah, I put a much safer environment than some because in the nature of business I deal with sometimes is because I involve God. I make sure I pray. I pray like crazy when I go in this place, and I'm like, hey God, just get me through this day. Please take care of the people around me. Make sure they're safe. Make sure we all get home, and that's why versatile. Like I said, like a lot of the spots we tend to be a lot of people on one thing they can't say is they can't say we're not a safe environment. We take that very seriously, and a lot of people also to allude to this as well too quickly. Um, a lot of people when they talk to me, you know, they say certain things about being said. You're like this, that, and the third about my demeanor, how I treat people. I could be very stern, but but I'm also very genuine, and people resonate with it. And that's why I would say that's God. That's God that flows in me. That's why I'm so genuine. If you're genuine, people they feel like they can come talk to you about anything. And sometimes I'll be like, good Lord, Lord help me, please. They always telling me all their problems, but it just goes to show that when you're a genuine person and you use yourself to help heal people, that's what happens. So that's my tea I wanted to say about that.
Definitely, and a lot of people see all the stuff that I do. Said he does about the same stuff, and they don't realize it's God. Because God gave us the talent to do that stuff. And I'm gonna let everyone know a secret. Anything that you want to do, if you put your mind to it, and if you was to go find the source of education, and it's even better than when me and Seti started. There's so many classes. There's Linda. There's LinkedIn. You can learn anything. If you want to be a DJ, if you want to be a anything, you can become it. So, but make sure you put God first and pursue it. Like, I didn't know how to run a magazine, but I put God first and I learned how to do magazines. I didn't go to school for this. I didn't go to school for graphic design or photography or any of this. But, and it's not about having talent because I had to learn all this stuff. I was terrible at all of this stuff, even speaking and talking. But said he told me, go ahead and do a podcast on Blog Talk. I was scared, but I started doing it every Thursday. I was doing it one time a day, one time per week, every day, consistently. And then I was doing interviews with people, and then I started taking it offline. I joined Anchor, and I started doing podcasts on Anchor, and I started doing it more frequent. I even created a podcast where the kids could get their interviews. And that was unheard of because black kids really didn't have a platform. Black Hispanic kids didn't have a platform where they was interviewing. Their parents would help them with the questions, excuse me, sometimes. But you talking about a 5 or 6 year old getting prepared for that. I interview a boy that helps out his community. He donates, and now he was 6, I think, 7 or something like that. He is now a teenager, and now he know how to talk in public. interview people, and he's always on the news helping people. And it all started from him doing the interview on the podcast, the Mayo Kids podcasted with me when he was 6 or 7 years old. And then I went from that to doing the Model Connect. We had 200, 300 people in the room just answering questions. Sometimes the room would go all night. We're answering questions, me and this guy named Alex, all day about photography and modeling. So that helped me also. And then also doing the artist review rooms. So I just want to say also, God will work out stuff in your life and you don't even know it. Like, I didn't know doing the kids podcast, I didn't know that, like, the way I'm talking right now, I was not able to talk like this. I did not know that doing the Model Connect would get me to this level. So, and also listening to Sadie's podcast. He did a podcast every Monday and what was it, Wednesday?
Every Monday and Wednesday.
Yeah, so
I,
I
yes, is
yeah, so I learned a lot from him also, listening to his podcast every week. So yeah, definitely he switched over to Clubhouse. So definitely tap in with his podcast. But definitely you got to put God first, and Inspire is 100% God first. I can't say that about a lot of the other stuff that I did, but I definitely seek God with Inspire, and always getting confirmations on stuff and stuff. And
uh,
the gospel channel is, people are taking to it. They love it because people want inspiration. Seti, was you about to say
yeah.
something?
I wanted to brag about you, Lakeisha. Like, I would say one thing about this show and what people will start to realize more and more as they come is because like a lot of time, like as far as gospel, like gospel morning shows and shows that have like a lot of inspirational music. One thing I like about the two of y'all, and I like that's why I'm not even honored to even be in the same breath, is that y'all are like y'all very welcoming, and a lot of times what the stigma that gets put on onto us sometimes is that it can get very, that some people are not how can I put it, they're very judgmental. They're very judgmental, and when you come to the show, y'all just very loving. Y'all are genuine how you approach people, and people. That's why they come to the show. That's why they come regularly. That's why they support y'all, because y'all are just, that's just where y'all are. Y'all actually vessels of what God actually wants. Because a lot of people, they want to quote unquote play church, but they don't realize God a lot of times we have to reach out to people a certain way, and in order to be able to reach out to them, you have to be willing not to be judgmental and understand people. The more you understand them, the more you're able to help uplift them and inspire them to be their best selves.
I'm recovering, but we're going to be in the streets ministering to people that want to listen, and we're going to be doing stuff for, we're trying to reach the people who don't know God, or maybe the people who gave up on God. That's what we're going after. So, it's a different type of ministry. And there's some cool pastors. I met a few here, even in where I live. And
Inspire Gospel Radio. Inspire with AE not a 3.
We don't stop the music. Continuous hit music. Your number one.
But definitely check us out here on Inspire Radio again, 9 o'clock a.m. Eastern Time to 11 o'clock here on Inspire Radio. Lakeisha, do you have any closing words for the people?
Yes, I wanted to say thank you so much for coming onto our amazing experience, the gospel radio show. And definitely, God is for you, God is with you, and God never left you. And if you've been hurt, by the church, or if you've been hurt by anyone in the world, in your business, anyone in your family, know that God sees all. God always knows all. God has nothing against you, and you are here for with greatness. And God truly wants to evolve in you and be partnership with you. Always stand and always know that we're here for you, and we're here ready for you, and to be companions with you. And definitely make sure that you know how God feels about you moving ahead. This is Lakeisha. I land there. Back to you, Pastor DJ Renaldo.
I'm not used to that, Pastor. I'm like,
You got to get used to it, my friend.
nah. I like DJ. All right, so Lakeisha, tell us about the Gospel Hour.
Absolutely. So the Gospel Hour with DJ Lakeisha and friends is on Sundays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we have all gospel news, all gospel music, inspirational messagings, and prayer and testimonial spaces, and so much more. Definitely there for you to build yourself up for the noon week, moving ahead, for you to have some encouraging words of wisdom moving ahead. Definitely always send your music to our show at the Lakeisha Mosley show.com for us to be able to play your music on air moving forward ahead. So definitely make sure you hit us every Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Back to you, DJ Renaldo.
All right, let's go to Polka. Polka, welcome to the morning show. Nice to see you. How are you doing, Queen?
I'm wonderful there, Pastor. I have to get used to saying that because I'm so used to DJ Ronaldo for so long.
DJ. You can say
It's going to be a
DJ.
little difficult getting into the pastor mode. I'm just kidding. It's not going to be hard to say pastor. I got a lot of pastors, so adding another one to my life is not that hard, especially since I'm also familiar with you already. But I just want to say quickly, I know I jumped in a little late, but that's because I was in other spaces and other places. And I've been in a praying mood since 6 o'clock this morning. And I've just been dealing with my own self and God. And it's kind of funny because, when I have problems, it's hard to pray. And when I let go of the problem, it's so much easier to deep dive in. And He takes you into so many places and spaces within yourself that you don't even realize that you're actually praying about your problem. You think that you're praying about other people's problems. So it's been a wonderful ride this morning in that realm. But and to close, I just want to say to everybody, if you don't believe that there's a God, follow this man, not because he's going to take you to God, but because he can teach you about faith and what God can do. And I just want to say quickly, when I first came on this app, Pastor DJ Renaldo, he wasn't using pastor then, was one of the first person I met. And I had no clue about him, but I stuck to him like glue because it was just something about him that was different. And it showed itself up in many ways. And I said, my God, how could you be so good to a person? And how could a person be so good to you, even though they're going through a Job moment? And he's stuck in there. He's stuck there with God, going through his Job moment, doing what he's doing even now. And that's being on this app, giving to people, even despite his Job moments. And God brought him through. So if you don't believe that there's a God, just talk to this man and you'll understand more about what God can do and who God is. And that's all I have to say. Glory be to God. Thank you.
Thank you, Polka. Q, do you have any closing words for the audience? Shout out to Polka. Make sure you follow Polka. She always go into great spaces. She's also a poet, so definitely tap in with Polka.
No, Pastor, I just want to say thank you guys again for man, you just feel the safety and the presence of God in this room, and just excited about man, all the way he's gonna use you, brother, in multimedia and entertainment. You've been built for this, been made ready. There's so much that you understand. I just see you really, really, really being a great catalyst in that particular realm and reaching a lot of people who the message doesn't normally go to. And thank you for giving artists like ourselves a chance. Thank you to everybody in the room. I do want to say we're here on the app. We have a movement. We don't even like to call it ministry, but it's called the ARC. It stands for Advance and Release the Kingdom. We got stuff going on. Pretty much just Google. I mean, just search it. But especially on Sundays, if you need another vitamin, you can have it. We be having church on here. It's crazy. I'm a little bit different. I'm out the box. So, it's not your regular, but it's definitely God is there and it's impactful. And we'd love to have you over at the Arc. But thank you guys so much. This has been great. Feel right at home. And we'll be bringing back some more records and look for the official release for the our project, which is called The Vaccine and Cure. It's our record label, Arc Audio. And those artists you heard, a lot of the stuff is written by myself and those artists. So we're excited about that. So shout out to, I see some of the ARC fam came up in here. God bless you guys. Listen, June 1st, the word from the Lord is go. Great grace and incredible opportunity is on your life. Great grace and incredible opportunity. Jesus said, go ye into all the world and make disciples. So we're excited about what's happening and what's going to happen this month. God bless you.
Definitely go. Don't wait. Go. I even heard a message from Bishop T.D. Jakes. He was on the Breakfast Club. He was saying that this is the time. If you have a dream, if you have something that you want to do, go ahead and go for it because AI is coming and you want to be set in case you lose your job or whatever. So go ahead and create whatever you want to create. Start what you want to start. That stuff that thing that you saying I'm gonna wait and do, go ahead and do it. That's what TD Jake said on the Breakfast Club. So you guys need to check out that interview. Ruby, do you have any closing words? Trigger Happy, any closing words? And tell us about that club again.
Yes, indeed. It's Authentic Voice Radio. It's in the chat. I just want to say I enjoyed the space. And everyone just have a good day. Appreciate you.
All right, let's go to Erica. Erica, do you have any closing words? And thank you for tuning in.
I want to say thank you for allowing me to grace the stage with everyone and be blessed. And I'm so glad I found this room. I'm hooking in. I'm here now. So thank you. Y'all have a blessed day.
Definitely, and for the people who want to join this house, just go to the top and it says Inspire Radio. You should see a picture of a lady with a headphone. You're going to click the Inspire Radio text. And once you do that, it should say join waitlist. So that's how you can join this house if you want to become a member of this house so that you can access the replays, the events that is for members only, and all of that. So everyone is welcome to join the house. So we got some more people on the stage. Before we end the room, I definitely want to say hi to you. So, God's gift, how you doing? Welcome to the morning show. Definitely, this is the morning show. Feel free to come back. We do the show Monday through Friday at 9 o'clock to 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern time. So, thank you for coming through. We have reached
You're
our
welcome.
limit, our time limit here on Inspire Radio. So I'm about to end the show, but you guys can definitely check out the replays and definitely check us out tomorrow for the morning show, 9 o'clock if you can make it. If you cannot make it, it's all good because we do have the replays on for you. And we're going to bring some more good vibes, good music. I'm going to have a different scripture for you. I'm going to have a different message. Thank you for coming through. This is Inspire. Click the link at the top for to access our gospel radio station, 24/7 gospel music. And we're going to have some shows coming to it. So definitely tap in. Lakeisha, I'm going to give the mic back to you. Do you have anything else you would like to say before we end?
That is it. I'm just so happy that everyone is here. You're here for a reason. You came in because you wanted to receive something. I promise you, we're going to definitely assist you and make sure that happens. And we are just so honored that you're here with all of us and definitely looking forward for all of us to commune together. Welcome. Back to you, Pastor.
Oh, DJ. All right. Also, we will have prayer requests. You'll be able to access the different talking points from the show. I'm going to cut it up. It will be on the Inspire podcast and it will be available on our website so you can listen to the message. Definitely shout out to everybody. And it's nice to have to restart this show in a new format. Everything is for a reason. Thank you guys for coming through. Make sure you tell your friends, family, classmates, co-workers about this show, and I'll see you guys Friday. And also remember, Saturdays when we play music only. But I'm definitely gonna talk to you guys too. This is DJ Renaldo Creative signing off. The show's gonna end